That took a bit long. I'm not gonna lie. That hit me the wrong way. But people are gathering. We are gonna make the way, and I'm gonna maybe even follow. Normally would follow a truck at the start, but I feel like in this case I'm gonna follow the T-34 on the startup of this.
Go! Fuck me!
Yep, I'm happy we followed the heavy tank already. Because it's gonna be very special for this is the PDE variant of Federals. And T-34s and other vehicles act a bit different than normal. Not as usual. So I want to see how that tank is gonna move. It's gonna be very interesting because, you know, they can't turn that fast, but they are quite fast overall if they are staying on, you know, the ground. I don't know if the street logic, off-road logic is in there yet, but at the moment they're doing quite well. I might actually leave them for a moment. They're about to turn here. And I would like to also see a bit of the actual clash here. Did they just bounce against something? What? What is that? What's... So I just saw this weird little shadow that appeared there. What is that? There's like a weird little shadow in the sky, and I don't know what it is, but it's not me, hopefully. Both sides are clashing at the moment in the inner area, and as you can see, carriage depot slightly different than in the past. It's a bit quieter than normal, it feels like, doesn't it? And both sides are not really going for it that much. They're still trying to, you know... It's a very unusual area now for both sides here tonight. Both sides are not normally going these paths. Or rather, well, going these paths, but, you know, the overall map layout has changed. It's not just straight lines off of wagons. Everything is slightly changed here. And I hope the ping is alright, for I was asking what kind of Zero we need, and apparently we need a US East one. Both sides still, you know, they have a layered attack, but they're not really going in there at the moment. At the moment, that being said, we see that the mixer is capping this. Eee, that is a nice ricochet sound. ESPT not yet really in there at the moment. I'm curious if I might switch the filter out of this direct hit. That truck is gone at the moment, still capping. Why is somebody from PF on the ESPT side as well? Huh. Oh well, it's a bit mixed. It's a big old mixer. But right now, ESPT not really going for it here that much. But we can see where everybody is. Isn't that fun? Look at this, we can actually see where everybody is at the moment, since they're not really fine with the mid-grounds. Carriage depot taken now, nothing yet on the enemy side. They're not really going in on the flanks here at the moment. I'm actually amazed that they got the right amount of red on that one. Like, that's noticeable enough. The black line and everything, that's well done actually. It's easier to read than, you know, our side. Huh! Impressive. You can even see the little get-up there with Kono and others. Ah, it's gorgeous in this setup. Sorry, Did they only kept it down? Huh. I'm still amazed that we actually have that. I might make a video about that now that I know about it. Ooh. Like a little 2-minute video. Ooh, that's gonna be gorgeous. But then again, who is gonna watch that? Ah, I don't know. Is Frick about to run into fire? Right now, we don't really see ESPT make their way forward that much. Still, I'm waiting on some level of charge here on the new map. Would be lovely to see a bit more of an attack, more of aggressiveness here. But I'm also going to take a bit of an extra peek on the tank situation, since they are probably going to do still some forward backward shenanigans, but also some more mobility would be lovely to see tonight. Doc Holiday, and Carrot, Riptide. Bit of a wobble there. But at least the frames at the moment over 100, that's nice. That's good. And will they make their way here? I am curious. I would like to see a bit more of this. Where's the biggest gathering? Ah, still here and in the north. Okay. This is a bit of a mixer here. Also, some of Pathfinders are playing on the ESPT side here tonight. The ESPT have some late droplets out there at the end. Ooh, the lighting is gorgeous in here. Make me forward, and I will press that button. And Mark Tanks gets the last man in this encounter. But we can also see as I go outside a bit more, ESPT now slightly pushing the point here. Still nothing major, but at least they're getting some people, and I see Katyusha bombing rum. Which I should... Oh, am I gonna see commander abilities as well from the enemy? Because this is the Soviets, clearly, but will I also see, you know, the enemy variant of that? I'm very curious about that. Now, we are going to play some Katyusha bingo. If you don't know how it's going to go, you basically pick a name that you see on the screen in the blast zone, and if he explodes, you scream bingo in chat. I have my name. It's going to be very hard for him to get blown up, but I'm hoping. Nah, he's gonna survive, isn't he? Come on, Coyote. Oh, he's gonna survive. Ah, was that a... I don't know if that was a bingo or not. Yeah. But both sides are now finally getting a bit of a touch for each other. And Wurk is using a winter outfit. Both sides not as aggressive as usual. Might be also because, you know, the map is slightly changed. And they are a bit unsure, they're a bit scared of actually moving elsewhere. Because they don't know where stuff is. With new extra deep double trenches and things like that, this is gonna... One shot there. This is gonna be very special tonight. Oh. And I know some of these guys are just trying to get their tanks into the sky. I can already feel it. Ah, Branderino lying in wait of the anti-tank weaponry. Goes around. Looks not reacting yet. And gets stopped before he can make his way. That looks amazing. Sharpness is nice. Why does Stalingrad feel so different, even with the regular assets? It's just the after effects and stuff like that, I wonder. Recon goes up at the moment, we see, at the moment, major power here. Okay, that's gonna be confusing with the garrisons, though. That's gonna be very confusing with the garrisons, because you will think, oh wow, ESPT has a lot of red zone garrisons. But those are garrisons of the enemy. Oh, we need to have that different, like, the flags go southwards, something like that, you know. Nothing too major, but, you know, it's a bit silly if you see them also normal like this. That makes it a bit weird. If you have suggestions on how the enemy garrisons and spawners should look, let me know in chat. Or in the comments, because this is gonna be a what. What a wild one. Again, I didn't mention this, and except me and others, nobody has really admin cam for this one, so I guess it's not an official thing yet. So this might still change massively on appearance and things like that. Also, is nobody gonna rocket this looks tank. Oh, gorgeous rocket there in the distance. Gorgeous rocket. I think we'll have to tap out for a second, because I think there might be something. Oh god, Altberg, what are you doing? Sorry, I see one thing that worries me a bit. Yeah, I thought so, because I think the microphone, yeah. Because I think, why is it going all the way up my microphone? Because there's something wrong with the setting. There we go, that should be better. It might sound a bit different, but it is also not going, you know, into the red all the time. There we go. Impact on the sides, Ajax. Second impact as well, that got the engine below, too low, the Arthurite missing. Could get a second shot out. Tank is smoking dark clouds. Schmeck on the right. Misses there, not connecting Schmeck against the immobile tank. And Schmeck with the second rocket here. Come on, Schmeck. Goes and destroys the tank. The explosion's still old, by the way. Even though it looks a bit darker, I think everything is a bit, you know, changed visually. But I don't want to reap what I sorrow. Harvest what I sorrow, whatever the four races. I want to see what Reap is doing. That was dangerous with that. And while he's wobbling forwards, you can also see that others are on the side here. Gets injured. And find my Boomer Sooner there. Boomer Sooner gets removed though. And makes his way backwards slowly. Yeah, this garrison setup is slightly confusing because I don't know what is a red zone garrison and what is not. Okay, things that we need to fix afterwards. Fair enough, fair enough. Wait, does it mean I also see all the OPs from the enemy team? Oh god. I guess I do, yeah, definitely, aren't I? That's clutter. Holy shit. It's fine, you know, it's a test version. Stuff might not be correct. Schmeck there very fast with the push. Is that another Katyusha that I hear? No, it's not. There's a supply drop from one side, definitely at least. But both sides are still meddling around here. Not much movement so far. Schmeck and others are trying to get in, but the problem is clearly, you know, a new map. Kinda, not really, but kinda in the means that this is a reworked Stalingrad. And the layouts are not 100% known yet. Both grenades do not succeed on that one. I do hear another vehicle closing in. MG goes down. Good job work there. What is that noise? Ah! Tanks. Oh! Tanks! Yes. Tomato Dog Holiday and Carrot Riptide. We're gonna have one little tank fight just to see how it is now with tanks. Wasn't there a tank just now there? I guess not. One little cinematic peek while I drink. I had... Wait, do I also see enemy... I forgot I see enemy tanks, don't I? Yeah, I see them as well. That's amazing. Yeah, they're still struggling with the new way how vehicles drive. There's a bit of a lag for these guys. Worries me slightly there. Because I didn't especially ask for Northern Americans there this time. And again, a big thank you to all ones that are participating in this when I asked around, you know, if anybody is up for some PDE shenanigans of Stalingrad. ESPT was up instantly, and they helped also gather some other people. I actually see the German bombing run on the map as well. That's amazing. Okay. Goes through. Ajax too slow there. Yeah. So I see now both sides' abilities. Again, with the thing, with the idea of, you know, the garrisons from both sides being shown. Mark one. I know you can't make them red, but, you know, flip the flag or turn them 180 downwards or something, just so it's a different symbol. I mean, as long as it's not green, it's already good, you know? Great shot from Schmeck there. Schmeck doing very good on charging the front line. We'll probably get... No, Waterjug also gets unalived here. I use the YouTuber word. Schmeck clearing out the front line on his own with some tank backup by Sergeant Fupa and the others. Can I get my gritty little fingers on him? There we go. I might even go as far as going into first person. Or maybe not. Maybe not on that one. Maybe not on that one. Things can sometimes be silly. But I would like to see a bit more of an attack. At the moment, mostly just people up here in the north. The south is not getting a lot of love. Our squad is able to go. The amount of OP is just crazy. It's slightly confused with all the icons. Ah, Katyusha bingo. Yeah. It's gonna go down here, but there's nobody in the circle. Ah, this is gonna be a waste. Do I even watch that? I feel like I don't even need to watch that. There's nobody that can get shot from this. Yeah, no. See, the nice thing is we know where the circle is and we know that nobody's in there, so nobody can get hit. Lovely. Amazing. Well, I'm gonna go northwards as Dutch and others are trying to break through the north. And, you know, it's nice to also watch some other areas. That being said, I see that we're actually getting a bit of a push here. We'll fade down as the heavy tank leaves the circle. Also, there's a garrison. Sorry, a normal garrison in the red zone here. What was that? That's weird. Do I stay with these guys? Do I go southwards? It's much different now that I see both sides. Quite tempted to go. Ah, it's so tempting. Impact by Nix. Gets removed though. Is there any other tank on the hill? That could be an issue right now. Not really much tanking going on. Not really much tanking from the enemy side here. One recon tank and that's it. I don't see any other tank being used. Not a single Tiger or anything by the enemy. That is surprising. I guess they did not want to have, you know, tanks with update 18. They did not want to dare or have to worry about their tanks getting eaten into the sky. Well, would have helped them. I don't for we see right now ESPT is capping this just with a tank in the in the hard cap and one little man at the moment. And let's be fair, also we see all the other people in the sector. Counterwave spawns in. Good. Gonna go a bit more northwards here. Don't like when they're that far away and they don't really advance on both sides. It's not for a great game. Ah, Omen gets him. Actually, I'm curious. Is... Oh. Snarky not looking there. Because it's not just one line anymore, is it? It's not just one line where you just watch all the way down to the south or the north and that's it. Because people might be now in many of the little layers that are in between here. Did he bleed out? I think he bled out, yeah. Oh. Alright, the fight is going slow, so I'm gonna stay on Schmeck for a moment. Who's becoming my MVP of the day. Grenades out. Sees a person. Goes down, yeah. Ah, and gets headshotted. They're trying to advance here. And they're using all the little wagons and all the little areas in between. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay here for one more second just so Omen gets his will. Come on. That is if Omen moves. Which is not the case. Okay, we're gonna watch Omen again. Position strike on this tank. Oh! On that tank. Did connect. And the T-34, I think, yeah. Was it an ice one? Oh, ice one removed. T-34 still at the ready here, still good. Gonna lock onto this tank because I'm curious how that's gonna handle the, you know, interacting with Ooh, very smooth. Very good job, that tank. If you have seen me drive, you know how this is. Setchlier actually makes it to a tank. Crazy Bullets about to. Oh, did that lock on? I don't know if that connected there. Is there a sizzle box on? Wait, is that the sizzle box? No. I don't know if it connected actually, if there's a sizzle box on it. Or if it, let's watch it for a second. I want to get MG down. He might have put it into the ground. No, that satchel was on. There we go. In the meantime, infantry is finally advancing. So is Crazy Boots, who's in the back now. Against Wurz in his white outfit. Oh, the timing again to cross. And gets more down from behind. ESPT now pushing in further in. Brandelino and others are making their way forwards. But get stopped by the many layers of enemies here. And I remember that we should do a little thing here before we do anything. Let's do the thing before it starts. There we go. So people don't have ads. There we go. Because around this time people would see me struggling for like a few minutes with flipping the map because stuff didn't work. Which was very special. So the things you only will see if you were on the live stream, with me struggling for like 3 minutes to start or flip the map. That's things you only get on the live version, not on the recording afterwards. Lots of smoke here, even more. Even though it's Stalingrad, with all the extra smoke, they're still smoking heavily in the area. But I wonder why. It's not like there's a massive charge coming or anything. They lying in wait. Surrounded, does not see the enemy. Here's the enemy. Sees the enemy and gets Ajax. There we go. People making their way. What? I'm actually gonna come back in a moment to the front, but what is this? Something Outback leave. But we can see that they're currently breaking through with all their special garrisons here. Which this one, red zone garrisons, blocked because there's a garrison there. This is still so confused with all the garrisons. Holy moly. Holy moly. I guess I'm gonna take a peek over here. Prussia holding out. Local chat being a thing, good. The lighting is gorgeous. So oh. Yeah, Butters, very nice run there. Prussia not reacting to multiple people. There we go, and we get Molly or Mark tanks up there helping out. Ah, it took a bit of a time there. And we see also that in the meantime, Carriage Depot has finally got a bit more of an attention. ESPT rocking all around it. There we go. And ESPT is flooding the area massively now. With the get-up of ROTN, PF and Syndicate at the moment, not able to hold down the front entrance. ESPT is now taking all the layers here. And is pushing westwards further and further. We'll check out the map here. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. People are running outside. Garrisons over here in this line. Advancing forward. Oof. Oof. Oh great, the people on stream have now reached the point where I tried to flip the map for like 3 minutes and it didn't work. Great, I paused it badly. Anyways. Yeah, that's gonna be a flip. They're gonna flip this. There's no counter force here. Nix and Burberry down there, but that's not enough, that's not enough. A little group also making their way through here behind the MG Lenny. Recon squad in the back line. Oh look, he actually was... Oh, he actually was able to get up there. Well, I guess that is fair to get up there. Oh! And get snipped. God, that building was gorgeous. Yellow is slightly under attack here, nothing too major. The only thing that's still gonna fuse is the garrison situation. This is gonna be wild. But again, if you have ideas what they should change it to visually for admin cam, let me know. I'm actually interested of opinions because this needs to get changed, you know, if they want to keep the idea of, you know, both sides. I didn't see that tank there. It was too hard to see. Interesting. So there were heavy tigers in, well, heavy tanks in play. Okay. We just didn't see it because the red was not, you know, noticeable under all the other layers. Okay. Okay. Fair enough then. Fair enough. Schmeck trying to advance but failed. Artillery is now hammering down in the area as well. Nixon Bronderino, no, not gonna happen. Bronderino already going on the other side here. They are really pushing northwest, aren't they? And get stopped by Reap. And I would like to get a bit more of a cluster fight there. Also, there's still Nova in the back line from the enemy side. They have some people on the back side. Interesting. This is really... Can I just say... I don't know how it might get abused and things like that. But I like the idea that I can see both sides on this map now. Oh. If I can now... Oh, you know what would also be a cool feature? If I double click on the map, it moves me automatically there with my admin cam. Ooh. Ooh. Not with right click and ping menu and stuff like that. No, a double click on the map or something, you know. Or some other separate button. And then it moves you there on the map. Pyro? There we go. Took him on, but got the man. Closing in, Pyro. It's also these little southern fights, because if that squadron is able to get a spawn up and running, ducks, beautiful. Misses still, and there we go. Kevin took a few shots, but finally able to groove the man. Very nice. And that man is still alive there. Can I just take a little peek at that man up there? E-Squad. Smilk! I know that name. Lovely. Alright, so they are still doing some shenanigans in the backline at the moment. Far enough that nothing triggers, interesting enough. Okay. 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 Me likey. Me likey. I also like that people are wondering in chat right now, you know, have they fixed some collisions in some of the buildings since the actual PDE started? Well, no, because it's still the PDE. It's not like they updated the PDE during the weekends. This is still the same build as Friday, clearly. And I would like it even more if they were actually engaging in some close combat here, but that's not really what I'm getting here, is it? Guess I have to go a bit further with Nix and others here to get some, you know, down to the ground combat going for once. Who is under heavy fire? No Zoren. Backline, not gonna see him. Grenade out. Grenade out. Boomer saw the grenade though. Yeah. Free fire does not work. And gets Boomer sooner. OP also removed. Bad timing there. Schmeck defending, not able to defend it. And gets removed as well. Gets stopped there, but not quickly enough. And I hear another... Oh, that one could be a bit more fun. Alright. One little Katyusha run. If you bet on the Tiger tank getting destroyed by a Katyusha strike and it actually gets destroyed, you get double points. Did that just get hit? No. Impact. I have a name. I think Prussia died to getting, you know, too close to the... Did that Tiger get hit again just now? Holy moly! Is that Tiger getting... I think that Tiger got hit... It might have been a tank shell, to be fair. The first one. But I think the second impact was on the Tiger by another... lovely Katyusha hit. And we all know that Tiger tanks and others can actually explode to Katyushas. Critical... Commander Critical from WTH was able to get that one back in the day. And as you might notice, I'm starting to ramble and mispronounce things even more than usual, so I need to drink something in a second. Get a bit of a peek while I take a little sip there. Ugh. And mentals goes down. Thank you, Schmeck. Still people in the backline, by the way. Still people in the backline. Driving their fun little shenanigans. Oh, Chock's actually trying. Oh, did Chocks do that? Did he succeed? I'm not gonna leave anything. Yeah, I think he's not really. I think I found the Australian on the server. Because everybody else is doing okay. I think I found the Australian right now. Which actually helps him right now to stay alive. Wow. That's amazing. I heard that tank ricochet there. Against whom was that? I don't know. I don't see. Wait, against the tanks over there? Ooh. Long range fighting. Gonna keep it like this for a second. Goes all this way. Is against one of these tanks. Not that one. That's one empty. Also empty. What? Oh, I guess I don't see. Oh, they have black. Look at that. The names are blackened of the crew of the enemy group. Interesting. Again, this is not a feature that has been announced in any way, so I guess it's just, you know, a little surprising. Can I highlight the tank here? Who are they fighting? Ah, they're fighting those nuts over there. Trying to range their gun. Ooh, ricochet. Or might have been an impact. No, I wasn't sure there. Why is the... Okay, I have to investigate. Why is that tank not firing back? Okay, I was gonna say, why is that tank not firing back? Okay. They finally are. Not doing very well with actually hitting here. A bit of a weird one. Or are they hidden behind something? I just don't see the thingy loading in. Ah, there they are, hidden again. Okay. That will do it. That would definitely do it. That looked amazing. So I don't think I've ever gotten the precision strike from the Soviets yet. That looked amazing. I even got the angle right. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It was good. Speaking of good, Boomer Sooner is running around. Yeah, gets Prussia. More enemies lying wait. Gets another one. There we go. Good job. Molly was not going to see that man. Ralphus might defend here. Sees Molly jumping up there. Gets the MG. Yeah. Is he going to see M. Tucker there? Might be. Through we go. Yes, the peasant outfit. Good shots there. Carries on. Let's get some really nice outfits, I have to say. And going for the garrison as well. Good job. I do see that the middle point is getting a bit attacked there. That's actually Baker's squad. It's not E squad from before. Boomer one man and gets finally down there. Good run for Boomer Sooner though. Lovely attempt there. We do see also there's an airhead, which I don't know who that is from. I assume that's an enemy airhead? This is so wild. Okay, got destroyed. And Baker squad also removed. That being said, Smilk is still alive. Yeah, OP also still good. They're still able to spawn here. That's, I think, a bombing run. Bombing run coming down. That is going to be a very empty bombing run. And might actually decay some of their own people here. Architect and the others need to stay low here. Yeah, good, good, good. Now they can advance. Good. I mean, I don't think it's going to do much because they didn't really move anything, did it? I'm gonna do the splash there, alright. They are getting together, but it's not going well. Reaper over there. OP is still good, though. Yeah, but bombing. Everybody gets done by bombing there. Still not going for where the enemy spawned, oddly enough. Yeah, still people spawning. Squad leader spawn. There are also movement there in the south. Commanders and Pepsi moving. He's gonna see the angle, he's gonna see Smilk, and get Smilk beautifully as well. That's Architect. Shocks might be able to help you out. Rocket goes in, lovely. Shocks with the save, good job there. OP is still good, I think. Ooh, OP is still good, OP is still good. Pressure is still a thing in the south. They're still pooping out human beings here in this area. ESPT is slightly struggling with getting rid of the front line here. Front of the enemy is quite hard at this point. Oh, Ban should get it here. Gonna lock onto Ban for a second. For sure he's gonna get this. Oh, Bamman just goes in. Okay, never mind. Bamman going in. Very lovely. And clearance here on Carriage Depot. And I see another squad that made it through. Omen! Omen from Syndicate making his way through here. Sadly not anti-tank or something similar, so he cannot blow up the tank. But should get a spawn up in a moment. Where's that tank? Oh, it's over there. Nice one. Fupa, Captain, and Claro. Impact over there from the hill. Over there, Waterjug, Tweety, and the Scotsman are like actually so easy to see with this way. This is so good when it's, you know, black name. When it's a name in black, it's so much better to read. Wild shot going wild there. Slowly retreating, slowly retreating. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Are they gonna repair? Repair station anything? No, not really. And I see Chocks running closer. Unsure what they're doing. Are they in a bad spot? Also, can I just say, all the little extra nooks and crannies that enemies can run through. Look at this shit. Oh, it's lovely. All the little extra asset areas. There we go. Chocks. Yeah, get seen though. Get seen here. Really? Chunks! Okay, I was going to say Chunks. You even switched to your weapon. Okay, good. Second one, he didn't hear it this time. And gets stopped by Captain there. Beautiful. Yeah, running around in a circle, trying to find the satchel. No, that's just your tank. Smoking. Watch out. And I even asked, where in the world does the test server need to be? Did they invite all the Europeans now? On the US East server. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I shall not get too angry. Lovely, lovely line. I gotta just say, it's an amazing defensive line actually. With some sneaky bees in the back, Smilk and others are running through at the moment. Also, look at the people actually breaking through on this. That's nice. I still like that we see both sides. Still some stuff needs to get changed, like the garrisons, how they look. But I like that I'm able to, you know, show where stuff is. Shaka Zulu. Legendary name. in the mid, hell at loose times. Sharpotting. Sharpotters Lenny's. At least tries to. And tank. Ich glaube, some supportive fire here. Check out some watching. Yeah, defense. Good job there. Sees eggs for a second there. Checks it off as well. Goes back to eggs. And we carry on here. Ooh, DPS. Actually, I have not seen the Soviet MG much since the MG change for update 17. I say that I just don't really watch MGs, I guess, on Stalingrad. Alright, I'm trying to find a nice little angle. It's a bit of a wibble wobble here at the moment. Could go there, but this feels still like the best area to be in. Oop. Axe and Prince at the moment under fire by Ajax and others. Axe laying wait here. Heavy fire. Explosions gets Branderino. Chat at the moment some suggestions how OPs of the enemy and garrisons of the enemy should look in admin cam, icon wise. A suggestion is squares. That wouldn't actually be the worst idea. Just a square icon. Huh. Precision strike by the Germans over there. What? I mean... Well, I mean, it's an IS-1. There are heavy tanks now, I guess. If this is... Again, I think what we have heard officially is that the armor rework, like stats, are already correct on the vehicles, like their values of how fast turrets are, how fast they are, and stuff like that. You know, if the 40 kilometers an hour, I think that might be still a bug. But I think armor might also be already in it, and so IS-1s might survive precision strikes close by, if not directly hit. Then again, precision strikes have been in the past always a bit wobbly. So we'll see how that one goes. Shocks at the moment, not anti-tanker, sadly. I did hear that though. Nope. Panzer 4. And Panzer 4 about to blow up. No, not. IS-1 not shelling enough. Ooh, the tank is having lots of lag tonight. Oh my god. And escapes his fiery doom. And Katyusha bingo. Pick a name. If it explodes, you scream bingo. I have a name. But it's very unlikely. Was that Molly? I guess it is a bingo. Did his window get hit or was it on the ground? I don't know. Still coming down. I could still get Ralphus or Gigadev up there, even Molly, and it's over. Like that. Panzer 4 slowly retreating here. That being said, enemy tank is closing in. Still definitely needs some work, you know, but beautifully very stunning. There we go. And this is gonna be the iconic shot. There's some smoke in this area. Yeah. IS-1 against Panzer 4. Did you just miss? Sneaky! Ah! Just a slight bit too slow. Just a slight bit too slow. And we can look on the map at the moment. Still a gorgeous defensive line from the enemy side here. Very nice. I have to say. Also on artillery tonight we have on one side the Butch Jena, and on the other side, because I can see it now, Al Capone. There we go. I can't even see who it is. Isn't it great? I like it. I can see stuff. Smooth against Master Rover up there. Dip, 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 dip. So let me just keep the map open at this point. But no, they're trying the backline to make their stuff here. It's not gonna work. Support player, not gonna be important. No squad spawning there. Baker's within the backline. They're still doing swell, though, I have to say. They're doing still okay. I mean, they're playing against ESPT. That's the big thing we need to also remember here on this one. Russian band down here. Just lots of really small individual fights, sadly. Alright, well, Prussia is peppering those guys. I would like to go a bit southwards here. Ooh, that could be nice. Cabin. Goes unseen. Unseen completely? Yeah. Okay. And gets stopped by Crazy Boots. Alright. Some more shenanigans. I would like to see some of these. Oh, I might actually go up there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go up there because more people are clashing up here in the north. That could be actually a breakthrough here in a moment. They might actually break through. That's a lot of units there from Syndicate. From Pathfinder. And from ROTN. There's some wild lag going with those tanks tonight. I'm not getting my good angles here tonight. I'm not getting my good angles of infantry combat. I'll take it, sure. Alright, he's still breaking through here on the side. Pure mist at the moment, the southeast. Breaking through here. Peek here to check out the map in the meantime. Straving run randomly down there in the south. Sure, multiple supply drops. Looks amazing. Quite in the open there. And will also trigger the proximity on that lovely garrison, unless that's an enemy garrison. Again, we are still wondering about the garrisons here. Satchely would be great right now. I see Architect is making his way. That could be good. I'm gonna follow Architect for a moment here. Yoink. Is he actually gonna succeed? He's actually gonna succeed. Where's the spotter? Come on. Extra cheeky, okay. I mean, that one is definitely on. Gets one man. Ah, has to reload. But might get peppered. Yeah, from the back. Captain also down. That is the removal of that tiger. Of that heavy tank. Great outfit there, Claro. Oh, might actually be able to. Angle is glorious. Actually manages to save the heavy. Actually manages to... What? Oh well, Architect now back again. I'm with Mr. Craft here, then again, anti-tank not gonna do much on this one. And tank wobbles away. Oh. Oh. Alright, cinematic shots. He's gonna go for the... Okay. Sure. Against the commander. Yeah. Ah, commander gets him. And the OP is with that also removed. Oh, well. Where do I go? I like that they actually have stuff down here as well. They are actually able to break through and through over and over again. What the? Grenades out. And was the OP, I think, that got removed there. Lots of red though. Oh, and gets X as well. There's even a medium tank charging in. What? Oh, they're just unaware of each other. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna keep it like this for a second. Ricochet. Good. Yeah, okay. Slightly forward. Impact. Is he going to get away with this? Yeah, okay, that was an impact. It was definitely an impact. And destruction. Medium tank takes down an IS-1. Is somebody gonna notice Mark tanks there? Nope. Oh, I hope for a knife there, to be fair, Marks. Might get surprised by Surang. Midpoint is also getting taken. Oh, boys, really? Okay. Bit of a capture situation there because they're in the sector. Lots of people in the sector, including a tank. Not enough, though, to really capture anything here. Not really that much. People spreading out at the moment. Massive spread here at the second. Oof. I am getting worried slightly here. The amount of people that are actually able to break through here is quite worrying at this point. ESPT is trying to break through here, or at least to get something going. This is problematic. Wait. Why do they have not? Wait. Why do they not have a sniper? Wait. Is there some new bug where you block after getting kicked? This. Wait. All right. Let me just check this. Let me check something here. Let me check something here. I'll bring it to somebody here for a second. Oh, look at that work cam. There we go. Let me just check. It's gonna get quiet now because we don't have output thingy. Ah, cool. Okay, cool. Great. That's cool. 30 minutes after match start, I get the info. Oh, by the way, you have to join a different squad. Great info there. I was wondering why you want me to join a recon squad. That was a wild one. Alright, you know what? Let's get this sorted out. They are running. This is a wild situation right now. Let me just get a nice angle for a second. Yoink. Okay, info's I'm getting message on the side. Cool. It's fun when you get the info, you know, after the match starts, where you don't look outside things again. Oh, silly boys. Alright, don't think I'm gonna cap this now. Right, good. Okay, let me just check for a second. Jäger squad. Where's Jäger? Yeah, now I see your fucking name. But they get cut on stream, so I don't see them. And the player that I'm supposed to join now is not playing. Cool. Also great. Hey. Oi. Which squad shall I... I'm gonna do this live. Rejoin. Now getting in for that... Jig squad. I spawned, you can kick me kisses. There we go. I don't know. I love that, you know, Outback and then it gets cut. That's amazing. Then I get the full name, but if I look, I don't see it. Outback leave. Amazing. Anyways, we're back to the shenanigans. I love that. I think... Because we had it in the past where I went, oh, wait, is it the right squad? I mean, they told me which squad and what guy to join, you know? Everything fine. And sometimes let me, you know, join tank crews and other shenanigans like that. Even recon once in a while. I think, okay, sure. I'm not gonna question that. I see, wait. Why do they have yoink, there we go, button. Why do they not have a sniper? Wait a second. Accidentally inside the wall there, that's not too great. Also, can I just check one little thing here? Yeah, I think we lost our effect for a second. Let me just redo this. There we go. Alright. So we have up and cam. Advancing forward slowly, no zone and others. Now that I had to redo this, sorry, we have missed slightly the overall infection here, but I like it we can still see, you know, where everybody is, which is gorgeous. The fight there also happening. Hit on Alex against X. And X gets cracked. There we go. Spreading out everywhere at the moment. All in with little units. Might go there in a second. Oh. It's gonna look amazing on map. And... pop. Anyways. While he's making his way there, I would like to get... I'm gonna go on that one. Also, thank you, Adam, on the side that mentioned. Hey, by the way, don't know if anybody told you, but hey, switch to... Okay. Amazing. Bench trying to go for it. It's one man about to jump through. And runs into the trap there. But I have to say, it's quite fascinating, isn't it? Because normally as a cast, you don't worry about, like, oh, what squad am I gonna block? Because, you know, the team lets you know which slot you need to join, what squad member. And then you don't watch anything, because why would you bother? You're gonna get kicked anyways. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. I'm not gonna get back into my groove here at the moment. I think this is gonna wrap up in a moment. Well, at least the push is gonna wrap up. They're having some trouble here at the moment. Next time bait, alright. Never mind, X is defending the front line quite well here. I was about to give them shit. But not really much fight going on in the area they wanted to show off mostly, is there? They are holding straight this line here. A bit of a dash here, but nothing really in this area. Kanishimo still quite distant. Southwards here, because I would like to see what's going on in the back. Actually, Deputy gets the OP, but a little slow there. And they're gonna advance. So they're gonna... The thing is, I would like to stay here, but I don't feel like they're gonna push much. They are just there to hold this, but I do see the ESPTs pushing into the hard cap now. More and more. Explosion. Ooh, Ajax, not the greatest there. And Garrison gets defended. Check up at the moment. Yeah, ESPT is pushing this further and further in. We only see a skeleton crew holding this at the moment. I'm gonna take a look at the eggs again. X makes me happy. There we go. Thank you, X. Wait, what? Ah. Oh. Ooh, good hearing there. Good man. Alright, while Eggs is getting his shit together. Soldiers behind him. I would like to see the map again for a moment. It's a bit more harder to see stuff here, for we have all the lovely indicators here from both sides at this point. And good god, it's quite the sassy. Also, we see at the moment a medium tank and a heavy tank are leaving the HQ. That's gorgeous. I like that. Heavy tank down here, medium tank over here at the moment. And another heavy tank over here. And if you're wondering, no, there's not a too heavy maximum yet. That's not in the PDE. But I'm missing the group charges of people into the enemy lands. I'm missing those a bit. Lovely trade there, but I'm missing really like 6 guys against 6 guys. Oh, 5 guys, then you get some fries. What? It's only just little ones on ones, and then, you know, a follow-up 1-on-1. It's not really a big one here at the moment. Where to go? I think the best thing is still watching ESPT for the moment. Just know that they will achieve something major here. Use it against Butters. Lose it. No. Sees the OP, right? Yeah, okay, sees the OP, good. And removes the OP. Should see Butters now in a second. And vice versa. Lovely. Lovely reaction there. I will take a little look. All the red zone garrisons. If you came in late, we see both sides now on the PDE. However, that being said, we sadly see all the garrisons and all the call-ins, but we don't see for whom it is or what side they belong to. Because all the garrisons are now green, even the enemy ones. It's a bit of a wild one. It's a bit of a wild one, not gonna lie. And I see Katyusha bombing run. Oh, Katyusha strike. That's not going to do much. I think that's very far in the distance. That will probably strike nobody. The thing is, we might actually see it, you know, blow up a garrison. That's nice, but nothing too major here. Wait, why is that? Oh, see, that's the thing, because that's a red from the enemy, an OP. That's why it's getting a proximity one, because of this guy, because of Brandarino. Oh, the coloring is confusing, holy moly. Where do I go? It's so much random mix-up right now. Oh, this is gonna be perfect, perfect, there we go. A nice little get-together of people. Backwards for some reason. Predator goes down. Brando shooting against something in the back line. Don't know what though. What? He's shooting something. Oh yeah, also heads up, we had 130 frames at the moment. 123, 120, yep, 132 again. The frames are good at least. So at least the performance update worked. Band trying to go in? No, on the top of the roof at the moment. I really would like to see, you know, a bit more of an encounter here. Oh, I heard that. That was anti-tanking. Probably that anti-tanker. What? Okay. Unsure about that one. Slight progress on yellow house at the moment. Slowly coming there, slowly going there, slowly going there. ESPT is trying to break in really here. Where's the people from Pathfinder? And others. I think maybe we had some dropouts at the end from ESPT, which is why some of Pathfinder and others on the ROTN and Syndicate have flipped over to ESPT side. Wouldn't mind a nice... For a second I thought it's gonna roll over. That would have been amazing. Yeah, he's running up. 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 It's there. Oh, oh, oh. And angle. I would have loved a knife there, but I understand why. I understand why. On the losing side at the moment, you can't get all the prestige points. Speaking of prestige, I see some naughty noodles. There are butters in the backline at the moment, and people making their way onto the hard cap at the moment on the thing. Out in the open might get popped by Ralphus there. Might get popped by anything else there. Okay. That also works, I guess. I would really enjoy it. That's nice. Sorry, drink something. Oh. Impact, there we go, good. Ricochet. Destruction? No. No, that's something else. There must have been a repair station or a truck or something. Don't think you're still. You need to still go back a bit. Still a bit back. Yeah, yeah, better, better, better. Now the angle should be fine in a moment. Yeah, yeah. Angle should be fine. Tank is actually watching elsewhere now at this point. And Tank gets away with it, you think? But then there is... Robert. From behind, right in. Gorgeous. Oh! Might have been the ice one. No, there was a repair station. All the repair stations get removed. There's no players inside. Who's streaming? Huh. Nope. Streaming on... Yeah, that's not important. Actually managed to put off the satchel here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Boomer there with the removal. Are people gonna try and run here and try to save the tank? I don't think they're gonna go for it. That IS-1 is gone. But as is custom, we're gonna watch the explosion. Oh, Boomer Sooner, why? You're too slow, buddy. You're too slow. There we go. Well, there might have been a spawn of other things. Fair enough. Alright, we'll check up. Still lots of mix-up in the inner lines here. And also we see... Ooh. Another satchel leering, potentially. On the Panzer IV. Is there a satchel on it? There is not a satchel on the Panzer IV. I repeat, there's not a satchel here. I have close by tries to actually here. Wait. Yeah. I keep forgetting. Soviets. Oh! Smart rebounds. Good. Impact from behind. Domo might be able to get it. Ooh! Double insert there of that Panzer IV. And that is Ricochet. Good. Yeah, and that's the removal. Scotsman, the last one holding out here from Syndicate. Peppered, salted, and sugared. There we go. And the midpoint is getting flippered at the moment. Why is that? Is that just a few people in the sector? Oh, I can just... I don't even need to fly there. I can just watch on the map, can't I? All the old reflexes. Yeah, I can take solar eclipse at the moment there. Fair enough. Some light fire there. Outback, lead sniper. Well, we have found that one out, finally. Thanks to me checking the bottom left corner and then also seeing something on the side there when I tapped out. You know the worst thing? People are gonna say, well, that Outback guy should have clearly seen this before. But didn't tell me before you told me to join that squad. God damn it. Yeah, I think one of them definitely got the errand there. Boren come through. And there we go, removal. Oh, we go. Yellow House overrun now slowly. The attempt of an air raid attempt here with bombing run and everything else did not work out for these teams. And now ESPT is knocking on the Yellow House door at the moment. Still going strong. Both clashing one more. Ooh, cheeky. Crazy boots there. And gets off himself. Alright. More house fighting. Ah, I was too slow there. But yes, indeed, W got him. There we go. And after that, I like these little rooftop areas here. They're quite helpful. Don't think, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you can build anything on them though. At the moment, map-wise, you see multiple tanks closing on the carriage depot. Multiple people here also from the enemy side trying to build spawns. While ESPT is still flooding the point. Pings and marks going out. And tank blows up with a statue. How did that one connect? How did that one happen? Well, I guess there is quite a few ways how you enter the range of that tank very close and make it there and blow it up. All the little extra lovely trenches here, of course. Still holding out at the moment. I just wish they were actually a little squad there. There we go. Okay. Alright, Tiger Tank against 3 anti-tank, well, people. Not gonna be able to move much. They also slowing them down. Yeah. You know, that Tiger Tank is gonna be fine. Little check up here. Yoink, up in the sky. It seems ROTN, Syndicate, and Pathfinder are pushing the enemy back here. Garrison up and running. There is still a big influx here from the north. But it's so-so at the moment. Band still up here doing a good job of wiping the enemy. And gets removed by Reap there. Twat in the back. I mean, this is what it's really great for, isn't it? Admin camp with the double map layer. Just the amount of people that are in the back line. But it seems like ESPT is slowly having trouble here. Not slowly. He's having trouble, and slowly the attempt of capping this is coming to an end. 10 minutes left at the moment. 10 minutes left to do something magical for both sides here to make it a 4-1 or a 2-3 or a 3-2. Let's see how that one works out here at the moment. Medium tank making its way here. Light tank also closing in at the moment. Heavy tank in the back, the far back line. Medium tank leaving the HQ at the moment on the enemy side. It is rolling all out. Heavy tank, medium tank, everything is on the line here. And I'm slightly... That's a Katyusha. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a juicy... Oh, that's gonna be a delicious Katyusha. Okay. In this area? Yeah, in this area. Again, if you see somebody blow up by a Katyusha, you say bingo. I have a name. It's unlikely. Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it happened when she was mine. Yeah, bingo. Lovely. Ooh, the Katyusha is actually getting quite a few of them. Quite an alright Katyusha at the moment. I'm surprised we have not more people who are bandits right now on that building. I was expecting, you know, a few more people here. Surely an MG can lay on the... Surely an MG can mount on that one. Surely. This explosion, I think that might have been a Panzer IV shape. Oh, target definitely down. Yeah, Panzer IV shape. Bit of a wibble wobble there. Miss Snark trying to get an angle here. Ooh, that was, even without the lag, not the greatest shot there. That was too low. Attackers are having some real troubles tonight, you have to say. Speed-wise. Is that a T-70? That is a T-70, yeah. That's... Why is it the light tanks that have so much trouble, especially? The lighter the tank, the more laggy they seem tonight. I will need to ask, you know, later, were your tanks very laggy, or was it just like an admin cam thing? Like admin cam not keeping up with the packages or something. Maybe there's no lag at all. Maybe they were all fine. I do not know. That's the wild thing. It's a PD. Yeah, but this is gonna go more and more. Oh, defending actually. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Where's the... Oh, it's just sector power. It's just sector power. Medium tank also rolling in at the moment. They might actually be able to hold this. They might actually also have heavy still in, medium tank still in. Yeah, they have meat on the bone. Nice little rocket from Ajax. Bit of an odd rocket there, but sure. Structure running over the open there. She in the back line on the left. It's really still pushing on. And thank you for the raid there, Kawashi. Yes, I know that there was leave the sniper. Well, The thing is, I was told to join that van. I thought, okay, sure. You decide where I join. But yes, we have switched the baton. Yeah, more and more people make their way here. Where is the... Yeah, look at the many little red dots running northwards. Air raid also down. That will probably be an air raid off ESPT here. Precision strike. Unbelievable. 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 I mean, you know. Precision strikes. And I don't know if that's, you know, because precision strikes are very random and derpy, or if that is because our IS-1s are not... Is it an IS-1? Oh, that's a T-34. Okay, that can't be because it can't be because of the armor rework, because, you know, it's a giant bomb. It can't be because it's... No, it can't be. There we go, remove it. Tucker holding out, explosions everywhere, including grenades and other weaponry. 5 minutes to go, both sides could still win this. Even have a fancy flare in the sky for a moment. Just gonna follow the flare for a moment, cinematically. Oh, stop. Oh, so much. Captain not respawning makes no sense. Why would he respawn? He's active at the front line. Shut down Omen there. 2.5 minutes left to start capping this. Multiple people in the back line here as well. And at the moment, the mixer is pushing through here. Is it just carriage depot now? They're actually breaking through quite well here at this point. Ah, Pepper's gonna keep it clean. Yeah. Reinforce also up and running. Yeah. 2 minutes left. I think this is gonna go, you know, into the hands of ESPT. And again, I want to use the time that, thank you ESPT, Pathfinders, ROTN, and Syndicate, and the others joined for this lovely event. Sorry, it was a bit of a mix-up. I was told too late that there was a change. I was told to join Mars. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're not gonna see a return of the mixer. There is an airhead coming in, but I don't see anything, you know, defending that airhead. So, very unlikely. Is it gonna be a 4-1 instead, though? Doesn't be the case either. They have not enough stuff on the ground at the moment. Pop, there we go. Cinematic one for Claro at the end. Come on, Claro, and... Oh, Claro! Ricochet at the very end. How is none of these tanks getting yeeted up into the sky? When I was doing tanks the other day on Friday, it was amazing. Bombing gun, that's not gonna hide the airheads. Yeah, no, 20 seconds. That thing is gone. That's gonna be a victim. But yeah, the other thing is also, I still would like to have some feedback. Some people already suggested something, because we now see in admin camp, one of my requests was finally made, that we see both sides. The only thing is, we say the enemy garrisons and OPs with their, you know, the same arms we have on the other side, on our side. What should garrisons and OPs look like? One suggestion was, you know, that they are becoming squares instead. That could work. I had the idea of just, you know, flip the flag or make it bottom facing, you know? Like 180 degrees. That'd be nice. Long. There we go. Remove the target tank at the very end. I really like the ability to just see where stuff is in the backline. And we ended with Katyusha bingo. Thank you very kindly, even though I don't think we're gonna get much bingo out of this. Pick a name. If it blows up, you scream bingo. I have a name. Ooh, ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes! Bingo! Always good to choose the MG player for some reason. I don't know why. I think I had 3 bingos or 4. I have 3 bingos. 3 bingos tonight. But we're closing in on the end. Log will be updated to the backwards channel as always. I'm gonna put some stuff in there. No, so it's W at the end. That's nice. But we're closing on the end, everybody. And I hope you had some fun. There was some struggle and some technical things. Also people being 15 minutes late and still not arriving completely. That looks gorgeous. Oh, we have the flares doing quite well on that one. Look at that. Ah, the flare actually made it quite nice to the red there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't like flares at all overall in Head Loose, but that made it look quite nice. 8 seconds, they're trying to cap the midpoint, but we're gonna just have it like this as a very nice end visual. With the victory to ESPT there. Ah, with some help from Pathfinders and others that joined here. Anyways. That's it from Sniper Altberg.